Fuck. It's rough going to Japan and hearing Americans try to pronounce anything. Physically pains me.
Just a ton of katsu, man.
Yeah.
Lots of it.
It's the one way in which I'm a weeb, is that listening to people pronounce things.
Best stage in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Fitting for the final showdown of Juve versus Lukio, neither of whom are Genjiro. Neither of whom are Galford. Neither of whom are Tam Tam. Nice punish.
Legendary battlefield from like Sengoku period or something. I can't remember.
Look at those birds.
It might have been where Nobunaga died, or one of the warlords died.
Oh yeah, you can see like roses in the back.
And I think this might just be me talking out my ass, but there's an old ass game I think made by SNK about the Sengoku period called Genpei Tomaden, which is about where you play this like undead warrior, and like the red sky, and the giant moon, and the white grasses are like a really common thing in that game. So I wonder if it's a reference.
Could be. Oh, Universal Overhead goes unpunished. Oh. They're very close on life, and Instant Overhead somehow crushes Rapid Slashes. Or Rekka, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I'd love to see a hitbox viewer for where the hitboxes actually are when he's using those slashes.
Coming winter 2019, don't worry. Tsubamagashi.
I mean, there's a PC version, so sooner or later.
Yeah. Winter 2019? Don't you worry. UK Tsubame. Wake up throw. Okay. Run up throw. Just use the Isen. Don't really care about flipping the weapon, I guess. Or I don't know if Lukio can combo.
He's just looking to put him on tilt. Just gonna go for more slides.
Yeah, push him to the corner without having to like.
Can you Ben Adam take over? Triple commentary? Or
No.
you guys want to stay?
No.
I mean, there's a third seat.
But like, it has to be the three.
Isen. Round over. As usual.
I can't imagine why they would want to come on commentary unless it was just a shit talk. So,
Of course.
we have to pretend to be respectable.
I can check talk both of them.
Talking about Summer Haze in the background. FAB Burger. Shoutouts to Fab wherever you are.
There's a couple Fabs in the FGC anyway.
Yeah, there are.
Where's my
Oh,
wallet?
we had Young Machabo here today.
Oh, cool.
It's a pretty good name, but I feel like I've been thinking about my like dumb name if I was ever to just enter a tournament and I didn't want to use my actual username or whatever.
Yeah.
It would be Machabo Man Randy Savage.
Okay. Randy Savage. That rings a bell.
He's my favorite old wrestler.
Oh, okay.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh.
But I feel like everybody just needs like their dumb backup name. That's just a reference to something no one cares about.
That's my tag right now. It's a reference to my first character, or not my first character, a character that I got really far in Maple Story with. It's just his username.
Yeah. No, I just remember people losing their mind at the last. I can't remember. It was Evo? No, it was Combo Breaker. When someone got decently far, and I think it was Guilty Gear, the commentators had to keep saying their name, and their name was Drew Barryless.
Barryless.
Instead of Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even a good joke, but for some reason, if you say it enough, it becomes funny.
Yeah.
But there was also someone in that bracket with, like, I can't remember, the name was something like Naked Grandma or something, and the commentators had to just keep saying it over and over and over again and just choking on their words.
That's the best. You gotta make other people suffer through your tag. It's just like playing SamSho. You gotta make other people suffer through your gameplay. Like that.
I mean, that's also Guilty Gear.
Yeah, it's like any fighting game, actually. It's literally every fighting game.
Yeah, that is every.
It's like fundamentals. It's actually fundamentals to pick a tag that either no one can pronounce or is so ambiguous in the pronunciation that everyone's saying it differently and they have debates over whether how to pronounce it.
Yeah, like Peter Warudo over here.
Yeah.
I think it was like late night at UMAD or something. I tuned into the stream and he was playing like Foozies, and his tag was Peter Warudo.
I don't really know what's going on. They're just like sliding and slashing.
Yeah, I think he's contesting the slide a little bit better, just to the point where Pasta's not throwing it out as aggressively.
Yeah, I guess being willing to throw fireballs, like stick out your 2As or something randomly. That
But
won't work.
he's also just not pressuring as much as he was in the last set that they had, which is kind of surprising.
Throw in. What's the mix? Oh, okay. Get put in the corner. That's a good mix. That's a better mix. Oh, is it punishable? Who knows? Mix up.
Oh, and we're right back to it. Low slides and Tsubame.
Yep.
Huh?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Wild.
It's unreactable. He's either going to 2K you, or he's going to 3K you, or he's going to Tsubame Gaishi in your face. Either way, it's all good Abare. It's all good mash. So who cares? Run up throw, nice. He burns his rage. Takes an overhead. It's okay with that, probably. Coughing in his hand. Isen. No. Not worth it. Tsubame Gaishi. With that much health, Isen probably would have done like nothing. Okay. Now Perfect World Burst.
He's probably going to try to throw out the weapon clipping. He's been using it consistently.
Yeah, he can do a lot of stuff. Or his Isen can do a lot of damage, that's what I meant to say.
That's the other thing. Pasta's also blocking that instant overhead more regularly, I think. Okay, what is it?
Tsubame Gaishi.
Nothing. Oh, that meter.
Gone. It's looking pretty dire, but it's possible. Unless you missed your meaty, it's not possible. Or maybe you try to throw, because if you throw, then obviously you'll lose to Tsubame. Because sometimes, like when you see someone roll forward or backwards, they lose their throw and one on wake up. So you can immediately like meaty throw them or strike. But if you're Ukyo, you're like, well, if I guess he's gonna throw / misses meaty, I'll just Tsubame, and it works. Wow. Literally just walking back.
Yeah, I think they're...
This is like... Okay, there we go. Things are happening. Oh, he made the read, but it was not fast enough to punish. He loses that super, but it's not like a big deal to lose that super for Ukyo. Either way. It's 2C.
Yeah.
Looking pretty hard. You can just fireball or overhead.
Well, it's funny because compared to the last set, I mean, he's still doing very well, but compared to the last set, he's using the Rekka more, and Perfect World is punishing it when he does use it pretty well.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised he's not just going for more grindy slides.
Oh, he whiff punished the 2A with run up throw.
Very good. Just tagged him very nicely. That's the thing is, I feel like I would enjoy playing Ukyo, except that I have to be able to confirm things, so it'll never happen.
Oh, you don't need to.
You just throw out Tsubame and see if it works.
Do Tsubame whenever you're in range of Tsubame.
Whoa.
And when you're not in range of Tsubame, you're doing 3K or slide.
That was a risky call out there. Put him back in the corner.
Oh, he's trying to wait. He wants him to burst, but he's not going to burst. Because Perfect World has a round to get. A mash 2C. That is big.
Sometimes you just got to hit a C button in this game.
Yeah, he has to burst. Else he would have likely died.
I should have gone for the overhead, I think.
Oh, he's trying to chip him out. Yeah. I think even if he, maybe if he blocked that, he might have still died from chip. EX Tsubame Gaishi. Oh yeah, the other thing, you're in rage, all your moves are EX. Forgot. Or not all your moves, but whichever move
Your-
has
your-
an EX version.
Yeah, your rage moves.
Yeah. Nice with punish. You probably would have done it anyway. It's basically like an electric in Tekken, you know? It's like, I'm gonna do it anyway. But if you
There
happen to
go.
whiff something,
Oh wow,
I'm
the
the best.
recovery on that. That was like punishable on hit. Ooh. Oh, that was a good tag.
Nice
Very
punish.
good. Getting that damage.
He tried to wake up Tsubame and guess
That's a good trade to take.
got actually somewhat meatied.
All right, 2-2. Gonna see if Perfect World's gonna reset the bracket.
I hope not.
People are talking about going for food.
Yeah, I want to eat food with human beings that are not myself.
I won't have to bail on commentary.
Boom. Oh, he did. Okay. Just runs up and throws as a punish. Ding. Ah.
We were talking a bit about the value of Jubei's counter, but I really don't see him using it much. Maybe it's just not that great in a matchup where he's Ukyo can throw stuff out really fast.
Good block and punish. Might just be just because it's too hard to use. It's just like, yeah, like even if you know what moves actually fall into which parry range, you have to time it like perfectly. It's
Yeah.
a very, very small window.
But he's a counter outside of his parry. Some kind of counter move, but I don't... the universal parry. Okay, what's it? Oh,
Yo, what up? So I guess he does that. Maybe it's just because he doesn't know which side to land on.
yeah.
But he still wants to do an overhead. Because he can't input Tsubame both ways.
Yeah, exactly. The overhead's good in that situation, especially since he hasn't been using it all that much, so it's a good call-out because Randy was probably expecting either Tsubame or at least another slide.
It'd also be, yeah, his wake-up throw, which Randy has done sometimes. Wake-up throw after a roll.
Oh,
Alright, we got some punish, some knockdown. As they say in Tekken, any punish is better than no punish. Stop. To the corner. Meaty. Nice block. Tsubame, nice.
he is not going to get Rage back before
more
the end
and
of this round, so he's going to need to burst soon.
Meaty 3K. Okay,
Yeah,
burst
there
on
is,
wake-up.
okay. Honestly, that seems sensible if you just don't want to deal with it.
This way you can block Tsubame and punish with Isen, and he's probably dead. Because this game's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like...
Run up throw and weapon deflect? Oh, he bursts anyway. He Isens to kill immediately. And that is 3-2 to Orochi Pasta.
And Perfect World didn't even get to use the Isen.